Hey everybody, welcome back to another Judgment commentary of Made in Abyss Season 2. But today, gonna be checking out episode 12, the last episode of the friggin' season. And last time, on episode 11, things hit pretty hard, pretty dang hard indeed. Faputa had just defeated Reg, he was left unconscious, and then she turned her sights to Riko, believing that she was the one responsible for Reg losing his memories. But then, good old Gabaroon stepped in front of Faputa, taking the hit, believing that if she were to attack Riko, she would then, lose Reg in return. Which is true. If she did kill Riko, then I don't think even Reg would forgive her for that one. But even though Gabaroon stepping in the way to take a hit did make Faputa stop and think for a second that maybe she was making the wrong play, she still doubled down and decided that if she destroyed everything, it would all be over. And then, friggin' Nanachi and Belaf showed up to save the day. Nanachi was able to draw Faputa's attention, and Belaf was able to hold it because she could tell that he was one of the ones who ate a lot of her siblings long ago. So of course, she then immediately set her sights to try and kill him. And when she landed that final shot straight through his face, he unleashed that aroma that he had been previously using on Nanachi to keep her asleep. But as we saw in a previous episode, that weird smoke of his is able to impart his memories onto people who smell it. And he filled Faputa's head with a bunch of pleasant memories of her mother, showing her some of the good times that Irumyui got to have back when she was still human and not a giant tree thing. This shook her up pretty bad, but sadly she didn't have a lot of time to think about it because immediately afterward, a bunch of monsters from outside decided to swoop in and start doing her job for her. As in, killing all of the hollows inside. Now Faputa tried her best to fight them off, but she was obviously pretty drained at this point and she didn't really stand a chance. They were just ripping her apart effortlessly. She got friggin' decimated by those things and it was unpleasant to see. Where even some of the hollows were commenting on the fact that even though she was trying to kill all of them, they still felt bad for her. But as she lied on the ground, battered and beaten, many of the hollows surrounded her and offered up parts of themselves to her so she could consume them and get her strength back. Seems very familiar, doesn't it? Now she's getting ready to throw down with all the big bad monsters in hopes of finding out if there does exist some value out there beyond what her initial goal was. So yeah, dang good episode if you ask me, but I would say that this has been enough senseless recapping. Let's just head in for episode 12 and see how this little arc concludes. And that was Made in Abyss Season 2, The Golden City of the Scorching Sun. I may not have had to wait as long for this as those who saw the first season initially did, but I would still say it was worth the wait, even with the lesser amount of time that I had to endure. They did a fantastic job, man, from its still stellar animation and its amazing storytelling. It was, it's quite the ride. And it was very different from Season 1 because, Season 1 had them, going on their journey down into the abyss through a lot of various different places and stuff, but pretty much, literally all of it, Season 2 took place here at the Village of Hollows. And even without that diversity of locales and challenges, it still managed to be just as gripping of a tale. Because they drew us in with this new cast of characters, the ones who would eventually go on to become the citizens of the village. I still remember when I first saw them in the first trailer, and I was like, that's an interesting choice to have in the very first trailer be dedicated entirely pretty much to these new characters here. And now having seen Season 2, I fully understand why they went that route because they were the main draw of it. Like their whole story, the tragedy that they went through, and all of the, even the good experiences that they went through was just so engaging, man. Got to me. And everything with Roiko and Irumyui and everything that they went through was, man, it hit hard. And in the end, it was quite the sorrowful, bittersweet conclusion, you know? Faputa actually ended up doing it. She destroyed the village, everyone inside was dead, and she killed the majority of them. Not all of them, some of them went at the hands of the monsters and stuff, but still, at least at the end, many of them willingly gave themselves up to assist Faputa. And she got to meet Vueko and hear some stories about her mom, a side of herself that she never got to see. And Vueko and Irumyui can finally rest. Their long, long journey over at last. What else can I say, man? Just sitting here describing it wouldn't do it justice. It was just Made in Abyss, engaging, painful, twisted, but well executed. But really, I think that's about all I have to say, guys. So thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you thought of it as well. Anything else you'd like to inform me of, that'd be great. Let me know what you thought of the entire reaction series here to Made in Abyss Season 2. I know there were many a delay in getting it done, but I'm glad to have finally been able to sit down and just check out the whole show here. It's been quite the ride, everybody, but now that Made in Abyss is done, the only thing that rests before me is Chainsaw Man. So, we'll see if I can get that done very soon. For all you who've been waiting for that one, I hope the wait will have been worth it for that too. But there you have it, guys. I've been recording for well over an hour now, and my brain is tired. So, thank you very much, but till we meet again, I will see you guys later.